Weave, Jay Martage of Walter May. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're all doing well. God bless each and every one of you. Just have the fan on here in the studio. It's really warm, so just let me know if it's really loud. Hopefully it's not too bad, but I can't need the fan on. It's just sweltering here. What's it like in the rest of the country? Is it warm? It was an absolutely beautiful day here in Tyrconnell, Donegal. Let me know the live chat where you're all from, whether it be Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia, New Zealand, no matter where you're from. Please let me know. We were in Athlone there yesterday. God, see the roads down to Athlone from Donegal are just not the best. Now, windy, beautiful roads, it's very scenic, but not the best. They say Donegal's a forgotten county, and it is a forgotten county for a reason. As they would say in Donegal, the roads are hairy going down down the road down to Athlone. But anyway, that was a good day out. I met some good patriots. It was very, very good, I must say. Hundreds of patriots marched in Athlone. For those of you who are unaware, Athlone and Leslie Wallen in the town there, they're opening up an iPass centre. Well, the Irish regime are opening up an iPass centre, migrant centre, that can hold 2,000 meals. And there was a protest yesterday opposing this. There is a High Court action by 5 councillors to stop this. Now, one of them have pulled out and now has become the OPW minister. He was elected there as a TD, I believe. And it's a bit of a shit show now. And the Irish regime are trying to bring in emergency legislation to ram home this iPass centre, probably the largest in Ireland. It's always lovely in Donegal, says Sean Mack. That's true, but no, I wouldn't say it's too lovely in Letterkenny at the minute. My God, it's hard to see an Irish person there. Sonny Bundoran says, Brenda, good stuff. Bundoran, another beautiful part of Donegal that's been overrun now as well. East County Down says Poke. USA says not yeah. Belfast Fell says locals, houses, local people. What else did you say there? Local jobs for local people. Local kids parks for children. Save our children. Yes. You're absolutely correct. Deanne says without borders. I don't know what you're on about. It's always lovely in Donegal. Yes, I read that already. 2,000 meals on small army. Yes, you are right, Ireland. Get red. Whose agenda is it? Yes, this is a good question. Greetings from New Jersey. Hope everyone's having a great day, says Aaron. Good man, Aaron. County Cavan, says Robert. We're close as how do. Good stuff. GDX Designs, how he's getting on. We are doing very well. I was speaking to your comrade in arms from County Tipperary yesterday, GDX. And I think I got your email too. I just haven't gotten time to respond to it. I'll have a look at it tonight when everyone's in bed, and I get a bit of time to read and reply to emails. Okay. So forgive me if you hear the dogs barking in the background. Or getting a bit excited there. Bundoran is a mini Ukraine. I know. Shush dogs. Okay, look, we've got lots to discuss tonight. What happened in Athlone, and then we've got lots to cover what's happened in Ireland, the latest from Ireland. So look, if you're new to the show, please subscribe, share these videos with all your friends and family. Let's get the message out there. We've got lots to discuss about what's happening in Ireland. For those of you new to the show, every Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays, 8 p.m. Irish time, we discuss what's happening in Ireland, bringing you the news, telling you what's really happening in Ireland. Dungannon is horrific too. Yeah, I've actually got a story from Dungannon as well. But something I wanted to do for a long time is go to Dungannon and do some street interviews, because it is like, I've never seen a worse town. It's probably worse than Letterkenny. The amount of foreigners in the town of Dungannon. You see, I think it's all done intentionally. They take over these very important towns, landmarks, and Dungannon is a very historic town. It was like the seat of the O'Neill. You've got the Hill of O'Neill there, where it's pretty much the centre of Ulster, and they have flooded that place with foreigners. And I think intentionally, kind of as a symbol of conquest. So I do need to get up to Dungannon. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. And this first video that I will play for you here is an interview I did yesterday with an Irish woman, a brain dead, brainwashed Irish woman. But it's kind of encouraged me to do more street interviews. Look, let's get into tonight's show, right? We'll discuss what's happened in Dungannon, but discuss what's happened around the rest of the country. But before we do, we'll see a large prayer of Gaelic, so please join us. What button am I pressing? This one. Nanya mana harkas effect or spirit neve, amen. Arnya haratar now, go nee for Danium, go died the rate, go yanter the hollow and talif mar yanter now. Our narna hul to do new, August might do our fecta, mar white have managed our vect in a fiend, act an election a gahu, act seer shina ulk, amen. Nanya mana harkas effect or spirit neve, amen. Okay, everybody, welcome to the show. How are we all doing? Tuning in from South Armagh. Love your great work, Niall, says Damien. Sorry, it was hard to read there, Damien. Aye. Demo, what about you? Frankie, how you doing? Zero, what about you? Thanks for moderating. And Sean Mack as well. Anna, how we doing? Scooby, evening pictures from Geordie Land, UK. I'm assuming that's Newcastle. Kilkenny says Sean Mack. See, this chat's a bit slow. I think I'm going to go to the actual YouTube one here. Aye, there we go. It's a bit quicker. So I don't know what's going on here. What's everybody saying about Dungannon there? Let's see here. Foreign national gawking at my daughter as she worked in hair salon. Horrible times. It's Adrian. How's the farm now? Liberal dairies a sanctuary town now. Shit will hit the fan when all the wee hoods wake to it. Right, okay. Yeah, well, I was in Derry there not so long ago, like, and you see more and more foreigners in there every time I go there. You know, well, the mayor of Derry is an African, isn't it? Look, let's get into tonight's action, right? So, this is a street interview that I did yesterday down in Athlone. I posted this video. Let me know in the live chat what you think. This is the lady here in question. We will play her clip right now. Let me know in the live chat what you think of this interview. And any arguments that you would have used instead. You know, like, I know I'm not perfect, but if you have any ideas what you should have said instead of what I've said, please let me know.
So you just made an interesting point. You think we should have just opened borders? Anybody should be allowed to come here?
But that's not just Ireland. I mean, the whole world.
Yeah.
Who's get to say who owns what?
Should we not like accommodate the Irish first with 16,000 Irish homeless?
But everyone should be accommodated. The Irish people went to New York. All right. They were discriminated. They started the St. Patrick's Day parade to stand up for themselves.
They didn't get freebies. They didn't get free housing, social welfare, free medical care.
But at the same time, I think
so
the whole world
comparing,
should be open and they should make their own way in life. I should be able to live in America. I should be able to move to wherever I want. Make my own way. I lived in New Zealand.
Yeah, but the people coming here are not making their own way.
But they should be given the opportunity.
But the Irish taxpayers footing the bill. I'm footing the bill. You're footing the bill.
Here, I'll do it.
You'll gladly do it. Well, I don't want to do it. I want to give money to the Irish people. But when you went to New Zealand, did you have a visa? Did you have background checks?
Oh, of course
I did. But comparing you migrating to New Zealand is not the same as Africans destroying passports coming into Ireland, leeching off the welfare system.
Of course, because the countries that I could immigrate to are not the third world countries.
So it's a disingenuous argument you're making, comparing you migrating to New Zealand, paying your way, contributing to society.
They don't have the same options. I have English as my native language.
But we have 16,000 Irish homeless, so we can't accommodate them.
Absolutely, they should be looked after. But that's the reason why...
Would you at least agree that we should house them first, over anyone else?
No, because if I saw a 6-year-old child here, and you told me their name was Ahmed, and another child here, his name was Roisin, which child should get a house first? It's whoever needs the house, not what your name is or where their family are from.
But would you not think 16,000 Irish homeless need houses first?
I couldn't say first. I say whoever needs the house.
You don't think like the Irish, Ireland is our only homeland. We've been here for 5,000 plus years, give or take.
Yeah.
That our ancestors built this country. Any resources?
Absolutely, but we also built New York. We also built London. You know. And,
we did. You're right.
And we were discriminated there. And I'm sure there's people protesting against the Irish,
Yeah,
and
but
there were
again-
signs up in the sign saying no Irish, no.
But again, comparing
dogs.
comparing Irish building America and Irish building England is not the same as Africans coming here destroying passports.
The community that we built in Bruff with the immigrants and the refugees, it's a better place for them.
All right, look, I was good chatting to you. Have a good day, right? God bless you.
Oh, you're so cute. It's a shame you're a racist.
Oh, well, I'm married with children, and my wife's a patriot.
Ireland.
There we go. What you think of that lady there? This is the problem. Like, ladies like that, people like that are the problem. They are hell bent on destroying their own country. The outward preference towards foreigners, the self-loathing, hatred of your own people, or ridiculous arguments that she doesn't believe in open borders. She does believe in open borders. She doesn't believe in controlling immigration. Well, it's interesting too that she emigrated to New Zealand. She went to a white country, a European country. She didn't emigrate to Afghanistan. She didn't go to Nigeria, Somalia. It's interesting she went to another white country, a safe country. Like, oh, my microphone. Audio is really bad now. What the hell's going on? Can't hear. Why is the audio so bad? Is the audio bad, is it? Why is the audio so bad? I don't do anything. All goes in static distortion. I don't know, well, me. Anybody hear me now? Any better? I don't know. It sounds like the old army tank came in. I don't know. Turn that fan off for me. Sound gone off. Leave it on live chat. There's still. I don't know. Please, unplug this microphone for a second, right? Just a second. Check 1 2, check 1 2, really better and better. I don't know what's going on here. Any better now? Check 1 2. No. I don't know. It sounds like we're in subside down by anything. I didn't change anything or press anything. So it sounds like electrical interference, right? Okay, something blowing your mic. Let me see. Everything will be that's no problem. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Any better now? Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check check check. You're back. Okay, right. I turned my audio interface off and on. That's what I did. Then restarted some of the software, so sorry about that, everybody. I don't know what they try and fix that problem. Check, 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 check. 1 2 1 2. So I restarted the audio interface. That's what I did. Then restarted the software. So it seems to work now, right? Probably lost a lot of people today. Loud and clear, minor glitch. Let me turn back a fan on because it is so warm in here. Oh, sounds good, right? Okay. What was I yapping on about there? Oh, that demented woman. Nah, that's right. DG back in the gaff. That's right. That's right. So I was just going to. It's encouraged me to kind of do more street interviews, trying to get a feel how the Irish people, are feeling at the minute. You get some people who agree with immigration, some people who disagree with immigration. And I find those type of interviews very, very good. Let me know in the lights what you think. What type of content do you like to see on my channel or like anybody's channel? Like if you had to pick a certain type of content, please let me know in the live chat. Live streams, news clips. You know what? Let's do a poll. We'll do a poll, right? How do I add a poll here? Right, okay. Start a poll. Question is, what content do you prefer? Right, well, ask this yourselves, right? So, not wheat content. What content? Add option. Add option. So, news live streams, news clips, street interviews, or shorts. Okay, start a poll here now. Let me know in the light chat what you think. What's your preferred type of content that you should like to watch? If I had so news live streams, what I'm doing now, and then other ones are news clips where I clip up little news stories. Street interviews, where I go out into the street and talk to random people. So it could be a mixed bag, could be a lefty, could be someone who agrees with me. What type of content do you prefer? And then short videos, will be like 90-second short clips, punchy things. Please let me know in the live chat. So 27 votes. Look, you can vote for free in the live chat. Please let me know what you think. Nora says, I like watching the live streams, but I also like the clips. That woke woman cursed your live streams, says Mike Jordan. Deportation content. Holy war is going to happen. All of the above poll. Alright, you like everything. Street interviews off the cuff, engaging with the public, says Era. Woke well, show me know that. Yeah, that I was just doing a video outside a migrant centre in Guido, and she approached me. That type of content, is golden. So the polls in the live chat there now, right? Okay. Let's move on now, because we've got lots of stuff to cover tonight. Okay. I'll refresh this video here because sometimes you have to refresh it to get it back to the start. Okay. Remigration is the only option. They all have to go home. Have a look at this video here. If it'll load. It's my typical luck. It's not loading now. Let me refresh this page again. Okay. It's buffering again. What is going on here? Can't play this friggin' video.
Koliko redina. Ja sam mislio da se novi model iPhone-a prodaje. Nemam pojma o čemu se radi kad ti ljudi čekaju u redu. Vidi ovo. Bože, ja snimam. Kad evo te šta je bilo.
So that is a mosque in Dublin. Did you see the lines out the door? Make no mistake about it. Ireland has been Islamified here right now. Ireland once a Christian country for 1600 years, and we are inviting the third world. We are inviting the Islamification of Ireland. In my own home county, Donegal, they have got planning permission out for the third, if not fourth mosque in Letterkenny. A mega mosque, a massive mega mosque. They've just got approval, and it just shows the direction that Ireland is heading in. You know, what has to become of Ireland? Shocking, to be honest. Depressing, absolutely. Absolutely. Let me go to the poll, see what everyone's saying. What content do you prefer? So live streams and street interviews seem to be the preferred. Now live streams are winning 45 to 41 at the minute. Interesting. Good stuff. You like the live streams, anyway. Stop the benefits and they will go home. Hi Niall McConnell, it's the name of me. How you doing? Okay, what else we got in store for you here? Here we go. A Pakistani family in Ireland since February 2025. He had already secured child benefit for 3 children. He is looking for tax credit and early education allowance, and he's being advised that his wife can apply for carer's credit and GP card. Irish taxpayers supplementing migrant families while they cannot afford their own families, and Irish birth rates are plummeting. Treasure Ireland. Here we see a wee clip here, a wee screenshot. Pakistani Irish platform. Hi all, we arrived in Dublin February 2025 on critical skills and have already applied for child benefits. I would like to know if there's any other benefits we can claim. I have 3 daughters aged 2, 10, 13. I heard there's a tax credit for children. Furthermore, what is the procedure to apply for early childhood education allowance for my 2-year-old daughter? Thanks, Jazakallah. Let's see the next screenshot here. Mother can apply for home care credit once CB has been approved. Not only the mother, you have to register yourself as married in revenue by creating your wife's account, and then you can get the home care tax credit as well if you're an only earner. Well, they sure know how to leech off the system, eh? You know, we are funding all this. The Irish taxpayers funding all this. We are funding our own destruction. Like turkeys voting for Christmas. And you see, like, the majority of the population in Ireland, I would say, support mass immigration. Let's look at how the last election went. They voted the same people back in, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, Sinn Féin. They all support the destruction of Ireland. Like, what is wrong with the Irish people? Like, can they not see what's happening in our country? Can they not see that we are being replaced in our own country? It's called United Nations Replacement Migration. What do you all think in the live chat? Does the same Moss the 2 member run from handing out leaflets by the Garda? You're handing out my leaflets. Yeah, do not be calling for violence, Ireland. If you want to call for violence, make a video yourself. Post your face out there. Don't be coming on my live stream calling for violence. It's easy, you use an anonymous name, going onto my channel, It's just disgusting when people do that. Yeah, end the line, Joel. Sure, the Fine Gael candidate fixed the roads. He is my vote. Well, I came across that all the time when I was running in the local elections. People said, "Oh, well, the local councillor, he got the driveway tarmac there, the road into our housing estate tarmac, so he's going to get my vote." Now, this happened 25 years ago, and they're still voting for him. Right, what else have we got here for us now? Got every video I seem like I have to refresh the page. Okay. Dungannon, Africans pulled knives while fighting locals in the streets. Isn't diversity wonderful? Sorry, remigration is coming. Let's have a watch in here. There we go. There's Dungannon there, County Tyrone. The north is overwhelmed. The south is overwhelmed. When are the Irish people, north and south, going to waken up? We are being conquered here. I was in Dungannon a few years ago and I couldn't believe my eyes. This weird looking people I've never seen before in my life. Some island off the coast of Australia. What is happening here? The Hill of O'Neill, the headquarters of the O'Neill dynasty, the Royal Kingdom of Ireland, the Royal Family of Ireland. This is all done on purpose. They picked certain towns first, and Dungannon was one they picked because it was the head of the O'Neills, the Royal Family of Ireland. It's a sign of conquest. And what was that war in the north all about? What were both sides killing each other for? Like in Dungannon where it was happening? For what? To hand it over to a load of Africans, to a load of non-Irish? Unbelievable. I need to take a wee trip up to Dungannon soon. I know what you're saying, but I know what you're saying, Moz, but some people are angry. Well, if you're angry, go and vent it somewhere else. Don't be targeting my channel by saying stupid stuff in my live chat. Go and be stupid somewhere else. Don't be coming and doing it in my live chat. Recently, we've covered a lot of stuff from the north. Here's another one. Bangor, County Down. An illegal immigrant, aged 20, has been arrested in Bangor on suspicion of threatening to kill alongside possession of a knife. Some locals have taken to social media to correct Beltel, stating he was carrying a sword. The 20-year-old man has been arrested in Bangor on suspicion of threatening to kill alongside possession of a blade. The PSNI said officers received a report of a suspicious man in the High Street arena of the city shortly after 7 a.m. on Thursday morning. It was suspected by police that the assailant was carrying a blade. There we go. Lovely, eh? Diversity is coming to the north now. And here's a picture of the engineer. Bangor, Northern Ireland, 8 a.m. 2025. Sword, not a blade. So diversity is our strength. It's coming to Bangor now. It's coming to the north and as well the south. I would say the north is probably 5 years behind the south, but make no mistake about it, you're getting your fair dose of diversity now. And it reminds me, in Strabane, my God, I was in Strabane there last week on Friday. And the amount of foreigners, Africans and Middle Easterners walking around Strabane now is incredible. It's coming, I'm telling you, it's coming everywhere. There's no town, village or city that is immune to this. Every town, city, village, townland in Ireland is earmarked for plantation. Make no mistake about it. Anybody in the northwest understand what I'm talking about regarding Strabane? Have anybody seen a big change in the demographics? Okay. So, here's another clip. Let's hope this plays again now. Foreign Muslims squatting in Ireland is beginning to figure out they're not wanted here. It was never just a loud minority and always this silent majority belief.
I'm sure we've all seen the news of the racially motivated attack on the Indian man in Tala.
Sorry, that mic's muted there. Let me try this clip again here. This clip wasn't playing.
I'm sure we've all seen the news of the racially
Can't hear
motivated
anything.
attack on the Indian
What is going
man
on with my
Tala.
stream tonight? Hey?
One thing that's
Just
really
hear
going on
nothing.
me, and there are
What
a
is
lot of
going on?
comments is,
Maybe
it's
you
the
don't.
far riders, it's the far riders, but this attack was done by
don't know. I don't.
teenagers.
Do you hear
Which leads me
anything?
to believe this is not
Maybe it's my
30 odd teenagers
earpiece.
who are all like
Oh, I
children
hear it
of
now.
people
What's this
who
here
are
friggin'
the
earpiece
far
thing?
right.
Is-
These are children of people who may be teachers,
Everything's not working tonight, boys
doctors,
and girls.
nurses, lawyers, like middle class, upper class people. But I think we love to blame the far
Okay,
righters.
right, we're hearing
or
something now. Sorry about that. I think it was this earpiece is dodgy. It's always having technical issues tonight, hey? Right, let's play this clip again, right? But we're back to the start.
I'm sure we've all seen the news of the racially motivated attack on the Indian man in Tala. One thing that's really going to annoy me, and that you'll see under a lot of comments, is, it's the far righters, but this attack was done by teenagers, which leads me to believe this is not 30 odd teenagers who are all like children of people who are the far right. These are children of people who may be teachers, doctors, nurses, lawyers, like middle class, upper class people. But I think we love to blame the far righters or the people who don't speak for the majority of us. And I'm kind of tired of that narrative. I'm really, really tired of people like brushing it off and saying, yeah, it's the other part of the population. And I hope this allows people to open their eyes that, like, unless you're actually doing the work, unless you're learning, unless you're being more aware of your own biases, then you're part of the problem. And that seeps into teenagers, seeps into children too.
Complete and utter nonsense. Do you ever hear such nonsense in our life? Like, maybe the Irish people don't want to be invaded. And like the audacity, the chutzpah of a foreigner, an African living in Ireland, lecturing the Irish people about racism. That it was never a loud minority, it's the silent majority. Well, the Irish people are waking up to mass immigration. They're seeing their youngsters fleeing to the likes of Australia because there's nothing here for them. Foreigners are getting preferential treatment regarding housing. Foreigners are getting medical cards on arrival. We're seeing our women attacked, children attacked, our men attacked by non-Irish. Maybe the penny is starting to drop with the Irish people. Have you ever thought about that one? So if you're new to the show, please subscribe, share these videos with all your friends and family. My name is Niall McConnell, the leader of Shield na HÉireann. We are Ireland's fastest growing Christian nationalist movement, the whole island of Ireland. So make sure to subscribe. If you want to support our work, you can do so a number of ways. You can join as a member. You can join from anywhere in the world: Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia. What do you get if you join as a member? You get this beautiful membership box here. You will also get the membership badge. All these things you see become or are a part of the membership pack. You get the Who We Are booklet. You also will get the framed proclamation, the historic proclamation from 1916. The Irish flag also will become part of the membership pack and the membership card. So join as a member now. Scroll down below the video in the description. Another way you can support us is chipping into our flag fund. So we handed out hundreds of flags yesterday in Athlone. We're dangerously low in flags. We need another order. We want another 1,000 flags and 1,000 bamboo canes. So you can chip in no matter where you are from in the world, Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia. So I chip into our flag fund now by scrolling down below the video or clicking the link in the bio. Chip into our flag fund now, support our work. We attend every single protest in Ireland, handing out flags, banners, placards, signs. So if you can help us out, we would really, really appreciate it. Nice video package, Niall, professionals is end of the line. Joel, thank you very much. How would you like the diaspora to help? You can join as a member or chip into our flag fund. We really appreciate it. We run on a shoestring budget. We rely on the diaspora to support us. Any kind of donation at all is greatly appreciated. Help us go to all these protests. Like we were in Athlone yesterday. It's a good 3.5 hours down there, 3.5 hours back. I was gone all day from a young family. We are putting the time, we are putting the effort in there to raise awareness about what's happening in Ireland, Okay, what else have we got in store for you here? So, Dublin, Muslims in Ireland are now threatening gang war against the Irish people. Quote, the thing that happened to the Indian guy in Kilmanagh, if it had happened to one of our kids here, I can guarantee it would have been a gang war. He said, referring to a recent attack on a doctor working in Ireland. There would have been retaliation. There would have been fighting because we don't have place to advise them, to guide them, said Hasib. Well, here's an article saying mosque closure could lead to extremism. Muslims say the Clonasky Religious Centre played a vital role in teaching members of the community that violence was not the answer to political indifferences. So there's another quote there saying, if it happened to the Muslims, they would have retaliated. And this is him here. So this is what we see in Ireland now. This is what we're importing into Ireland. Look, all you have to do is look over to the likes of America. The blacks and the whites have been, living, together, I suppose, for 400 years, and it hasn't worked. Racial tensions are an all-time high in America. So what makes anyone think that'll work in Ireland? It's not going to work in Ireland. We don't want it to work in Ireland. We want to live in our own country. We want a homogenous Ireland. So that's why we need to keep raising awareness, keep sharing these videos with all your friends and family. Let's get the message out there. Share them in your WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups. Let's get the message out there. Let's keep raising awareness. What a joke. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Right, we've got another clip here for you, right? Silly African thinks she can lecture Irish people about her own country. This kind of disrespect deserves deportation.
A lot of white people in Ireland are not actually racist. What some of you lack, or what a lot of you lack, is self-awareness. You lack that ability to pull the brakes on what comes out of your mouth. Perhaps because you're carried away or because of your personal bias. I really cannot tell. A friend of mine and I were having a conversation this afternoon, and she told me how this group of Irish women were having a conversation around an impending iPass center that was proposed to be built in their community, and they were saying all these racist connotations about how people are coming here and taking all the things for free and all that. And you are a group of white women. You're working with just one black woman, and in our presence, you're discussing this kind of thing. You see, when I say you have every right to protest when something goes wrong in your community, but saying all this kind of bullshit in the presence of the only one black person who is literally from the same community as those people that you hate, as those people you are protesting against, is borderline batshit crazy. Because
can you imagine going to a foreign country as a guest and lecturing the local indigenous people about what they can and can't do and what they should and shouldn't do? Like calling people racist, saying, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, you should be protesting here, you should be protesting there. If Ireland is such a terrible place, if you dislike what we're doing so much, if you don't like us as a people, if you hate us so much, why don't you just go back to Africa? Like, no one is stopping you going back. In fact, like, if you really want, I'll buy you a ticket back to Africa myself. I'll do you that favour. I'll do you that courtesy. If you hate Ireland so much, if you hate our people, if you hate our customs, our culture, nothing's stopping you returning back home. What's everybody saying in the live chat? Let me go to the live chat after play this next clip here, right? Conor Reddy, an elected councillor in Dublin, proudly waving a Pakistani flag. Wow. Let's play this clip. God, that's so embarrassing. That's so awkward. Like, what kind of traitor, what kind of sellout do you have to be to go to I'm assuming it's like a Pakistani independence gathering and stand there with them Pakistanis and wave a Pakistani flag? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of traitor do you have to be? What kind of a sellout? What kind of joke do you have to be to sell out your own people, to wave a flag, to wave a foreign flag in your own country? It's just despicable. And these traitors need to be called out. Unbelievable, hey? Make you angry, wouldn't it? By getting votes as Dublin snob. Yep, making a good point there. Okay, everybody. So, look, if you want to support our work, there's a number of ways you can do so. You can join as a member now, our political movement, Shield and Hearn. By scrolling down below the video in the description, join as a member now. My name is Niall McConnell, the leader of Shield and Hearn. This is the membership pack, and these are the membership items you will receive. The membership badge, who we are, booklet, what we're all about, the historic 1916 proclamation. All these things are part of the membership pack. The Irish flag is also part of the pack, and the membership card. So you can join as a member now from anywhere in the world, Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia, no matter where you're from. Support our work now. Another way to support our work is chipping into our flag fund. We were in Athlone yesterday, handed out hundreds of flags, banners, placards, signs. You can chip into our flag fund now by scrolling down below the video in the description, or clicking the link in the bio to chip into our flag fund. We'd really appreciate your support. And we're dangerously low on flags and bamboo canes, so we need an emergency order of flags right now. We attend every single protest in Ireland, so any small contribution, big or large I suppose, is greatly appreciated. So chip into our flag fund now by scrolling down below the video in the description. Chip in now. We'd really appreciate your support. As you already, you can chip in from anywhere in the world. Okay, everybody, that's it from me tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you live this coming Tuesday at 8 p.m. So we'll live stream Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays at 8 p.m. Irish time. So I will see you Tuesday. God bless you all. Aaron go bra.